We're going to talk about something many people get wrong: narcissism. We're going to talk about things you might do that could make you think you're a narcissist, even when you're not. Let's start by talking about hoovering. This is something people often link with narcissists, but it's not just them who do it. Try to imagine this. You formed a connection with someone who's causing you pain, but weirdly, they're also your comfort. It's not them you're drawn to, but the feeling they give you. This can lead you down a road where you start to feel stuck, a road where you think your only option is to go back to them. This feeling of being stuck can result in actions that might seem harmful, but they're really just calls for help, not signs of narcissism. You may even start doing things like hoovering, like constantly looking at their social media. The main difference here is why doing it. When a narcissist hoovers, they want control, power, and approval. They want to pull you back into their world like a vacuum, which is why we say hoovering. But when you're just looking for comfort, looking to fill the empty space they've left, you're not trying to control or trick them. You're desperately trying to find peace, to get some normalcy back into your life. Now, might be thinking, isn't that just excusing bad behavior? No. It's important to know that while the actions might look the same on the outside, the reasons and feelings behind them are very different. A narcissist uses hoovering as a way to trick you, to keep their grip on you. But when you're emotionally tied to a narcissist, you might do the same things, not because you want control, but because you desperately need relief from your emotional pain. So if you find yourself in this situation, don't beat yourself up. It doesn't make you a narcissist, it makes you human. It's a sign that you've been really hurt and are desperately looking for healing. And healing, my friends, takes time. It's a journey with lots of ups and downs, twists and turns. But it's a journey worth. So remember, feeling desperate and looking for comfort doesn't make you a narcissist. It makes you a survivor trying to find your way through the storm, trying to find your way back to calm and peace. Next up is reactive abuse, including things like yelling and shouting. It might seem like this comes from being a narcissist, but let's look closer, okay? Imagine you're with a narcissist. They're constantly bugging you, testing you, and making you lose your patience. They never stop. It goes on for hours, days, weeks, even months. So what happens? You react. You shout, you yell. You're not doing this because you're a narcissist, but because you're human and you've had enough. You might start doubting yourself, thinking, am I becoming a narcissist? But don't forget, this is just reactive abuse. It's what happens when you're constantly provoked and mentally drained by a narcissist. They're pros at pushing people to their limits. They know exactly how to provoke a reaction. And when you finally react, they say it's your fault, not theirs. This clever trick they use is called gaslighting. But remember, reacting to abuse doesn't mean you're the abuser. You might have lost your cool, said things you wish you hadn't, but that doesn't make you a narcissist. It makes you human. Unlike a narcissist, you probably feel bad for your actions and wish you didn't react that way. You might even say sorry. A real narcissist wouldn't do that. Keep in mind, everyone has a limit. When someone is constantly pushed, it's normal for them to react. This doesn't make the reaction right, but it helps understand why it happened. So in the end, reactive abuse doesn't mean you're a narcissist. It means you've been pushed too far. So, if you're in this situation, remember, reacting to constant trouble doesn't make you a narcissist. Let's talk about the third behavior, the silent treatment. This is when you choose not to talk, to stop all chats with the narcissist. It might seem like the same silent treatment a narcissist uses, but let's look more closely to spot the difference. When a narcissist goes silent, it's a tricky move. They want to make you feel unseen, and most importantly, cause you hurt. It's a punishment, a way to show you that they can stop paying attention to you and showing love whenever they want, leaving you feeling unsure and wanting more. Now compare to the silent treatment as a way to protect yourself. When you, as someone who has survived, choose to stop talking, it's not a game of power. It's not to cause hurt. It's a need-based decision for your own feelings and health. You're not being mean or trying to punish the narcissist. Instead, you're a line, setting a limit to keep yourself safe. It's like shutting a door on a bad place so you can breathe fresh air again. It's about taking back control of your life, your own calm. Remember, understanding the situation is key. Narcissists' silent treatment is a weapon, a tool for control. But choosing to stop talking as a survivor is a shield, a way to keep yourself safe. It's about setting limits and sticking to them for your own mental health. So the next time you're unsure, wondering if your choice to stop talking makes you a narcissist, remember this difference. Your silence is not a weapon. It's a shield. It's a limit you've set for your own safety. And there's nothing narcissistic about that. Not talking to keep yourself safe is not the same as a narcissist's silent treatment. Number 4 on our list is speaking your truth. You might ask, how can this be seen as a selfish trait? Let me clear this up. After you leave a selfish person, people often ask why you left. It's normal. Tell them about your bad experiences. This honesty might look like a selfish person's gossiping, but they're actually very different. You see, when a selfish person gossips, they're trying to control. They can't control you, so they change how others see you. They try to get as many people as they can on their side, leaving you alone. They want to hurt you and make you feel their hate. But when you're telling your truth, you're not trying to do any of this. You're not trying to control anyone or make the selfish person look bad on purpose. You're just talking about your feelings and experiences. You're trying to understand the mess that was your life. You're looking for understanding, for closure. Also, telling your truth is an important part of healing. It lets you admit the pain and hurt, to know that your feelings and experiences are real. It's a way to take back your story, to show that you're not under the selfish person's control anymore. So, don't let anyone tell you that telling your story is the same as gossiping. It's not. It's about healing, about moving on. It's about being proud of your truth, even if it makes others uncomfortable. So yes, you might be talking about the hard parts of your past relationship, and yes, it might make some people uncomfortable. But remember, you're not doing it to be mean. You're not trying to control or change how anyone sees things. You're just telling your story, your truth. And there's nothing selfish about that. Telling your story isn't the same as gossiping. At last, let's talk about asking for help. Many people who suffer from narcissistic abuse often look for help and make friends outside their current relationships. This is about staying strong, not being selfish. Living with a narcissist can be like walking on eggshells, filled with worry and fear. The constant put-downs and ongoing emotional abuse can make anyone seek a safe place where they can be themselves without fear. It's like being caught in a storm with no shelter. You're soaked, freezing, and needing warmth. You see a house far away. Wouldn't you run to it, looking for shelter from the storm? That's what victims of narcissistic abuse do when they look for help outside their relationship. That house, that safe place, may be a friend, a family member, or even a new love interest. It's important to know that this isn't cheating or betrayal. It's a cry for help, an effort to run from a harmful place. The aim isn't to hurt the narcissist, but to find comfort and support. It's about staying alive, not boosting ego. And remember, everyone's situation is, we can't think everyone is the same. Context matters. Asking for help in hard times is normal, not selfish. That's all for today. If you enjoyed the video, give thumbs up. For more videos like this, hit subscribe button